well a few times today. Was that something you really wanted to focus on today?
No, just every day I come out here, I try and focus on doing my job, executing the offense, doing the things I need to do to put the offense and the team in the best situation. Me and AJ connected on some plays. He made some plays. That's it.
Joe, you seem to do a pretty good job going to the left, these last couple of days. I mean, is that something you continue to work on it and get better with doing?
Yeah, I work on every aspect of my game. We do drills. We go to both sides. We work, try to emulate all these different situations. So I'm just going out there and reading and reacting.
What's that trust factor you have with not just AJ but Dallas? It seems like every time they're one-on-one, you can throw them the ball and you know that they're going to come up with it.
Yeah, Dallas is a tremendous player, one of the best tight ends in the NFL. He has a unique talent, unique size, and he has a lot of speed and he has solid hands. So, a lot of those guys one-on-one, I feel like, it's good. It's good to have.
Do you throw jump balls differently to different receivers based on their skill sets?
No, why do you ask?
Just because you have guys like AJ and Dallas who seem to be really good at it, and I'm wondering if you throw them for those two guys, for instance.
No, I just give them a chance. No, nothing too specific in it. Just give them a chance to make a play on the ball.
How valuable was this experience these last 2 days, going against a different defense, different looks, and different?
Yeah, it's very valuable. We talk about it as an offense all the time. You run your stuff against your defense begins to pick up on what you do. You see the same looks all the time, so to get a different picture out there. And know that your stuff is still executed at a high level. It's good. So we're very fortunate to have the opportunity to practice against the Browns, and then next week the Miami Dolphins.
Jalen Jordan Mailata had some nice reps in time against Myles Garrett. What have you noticed from him specifically?
Yeah, I think for him, man, he's just been a guy. He comes in every day, he takes the coaching. He's been raw early on, and having Lane in his back pocket and Coach Styles has been very beneficial for him. So he just continues to get better and better and better.
What is it about their defense that you would say gave you good looks after going against your own team for so long?
Different bodies.
Yeah. Is there anything schematically that they do that you guys hadn't seen much from Philly?
I think just the different bodies, and in the end, as an offense, I think team-wise, offense, defense, whatever, it's not really about what the defense does. It's about what the offense does, and do we execute our stuff. So, yeah.
Everybody talks about DeVonta's route running. Has he gotten even better, more precise in things after 1 year in the NFL? And how much more comfortable are you guys together with all that?
Yeah, I say so. I think he's taking tremendous steps. We put a lot of work in the offseason. I've seen it. I was there with him every day. The grind we put in, and to see it come out and pay off, to be on the same page with him is good. So we just need to build on it, continue to grow, and do what we need to do for the team.
Jalen, when things are covered downfield and you break the pocket, how do you calibrate the internal clock to figure out when to escape and when to stay?
I don't. I just play.
Is it all instinct, or is that?
Yeah. I'm gonna make it more than what it is.
As a friend of his, Jalen, what has been your vantage point of the last couple of years for Deshaun Watson? As
a friend of what? What'd you say?
As a friend of his, what's been your vantage point of what's happened with him over the past couple of years?
What are you asking?
You're a friend of his. I'm curious what you've thought of what's happened.
I'm not going to speak on it. It's a nice way to phrase it. I'm not speaking on it, so none of my business.
Was it good to see Deshaun? I mean, obviously a guy you've known for a while.
Coming out here ripping it. Playing with that same swagger he always played with. So you get to see him back on the field.
What was the intensity like in that final team period? 2-minute drill, tied a game, both offense and defense. What was that like?
Yeah, man. It was really good. Really good. I think just being in those situations, going through it, and then going back and watch. I think the best part about this is we go back and watch the film, and there's always something to work on, whether you did it right or whether you did it wrong. So holistically at this practice, I think that's the whole consistency of myself. That's what I take away from it. Yesterday, today, having so much to take away from and draw from in these two practices. So definitely a lot to learn from.
Do you have a big takeaway from yesterday after watching the tape? Any big takeaway off of that tape?
No, just not really. Just go out there and do your job. It's the same thing. The standard doesn't change for us.
Couple more. Devin Allen, a couple other guys said you had them over for dinner, maybe individually, getting to know them, personal basis. Do you see that paying off in these practices and the bonding that you're going through in camp?
Yeah, I think it pays off. It pays off every day. You know, not just the little things that I try and do with my teammates, but the time we spend together at work. All the time we spend together, I think it all pays off in the end when we're on the field, because it means that much more. You'll go harder for someone that you spend time with, you connected with, you build a bond with, and had a true friendship with. So that's what we've been doing as a team. You get to come out here to Cleveland. You get to go out to eat. You get to spend so much time in the hotel, playing the game, going over football material, doing all these different things. It all matters. And when you talk about having a football team that is a tight-knit group, being together, everything matters.
Are you looking forward to seeing Tua next week and having those joint practices?
I'm looking forward to seeing all my buddies. It'll be fun.
All right. Thanks, Jalen.
Thanks.